The Odyssey, Book 9, summary by Jacob Gilbert, Zayden Johnson, Thomas Pascal, and Brendan Doyle. After introducing himself to the Phaeacians, Odysseus tells them of his hometown. This is happening after he and his men won the Battle of Troy. They went to his Mars and sacked the city. Odysseus tried to leave immediately, but his men wanted to stay to drink and feast. While this was happening, the cyclones called for backup, which killed many more Achaean soldiers. The gods sent a storm towards them, blowing their ship onto land, forcing them to stay there for 2 days. Then the wind sent the ship on a different route. They eventually reached the land of lotus eaters. There they feasted on lotus until Odysseus forced them back to the ships. They then set sail and came upon the land of Cyclops. There Odysseus and his men explored the land, and they came across a large cave. Odysseus and 12 of his men approached the cave with strong wine. The monster was not home. That evening the Cyclops returned home, closing the entrance to the cave with a large rock. Suddenly he saw the men and asked angrily who they were. They introduced themselves as the Achaeans who couldn't find their way home. They begged the Cyclops for food and other goods, but the Cyclops, going by the name of Polyphemus, killed 2 of his men and ate them. Odysseus wanted to kill the monster, but soon realized he would have to know a way out of the cave, since a large stone was blocking the exit. They stayed in the cave all night, scared of what might happen. That morning, Polyphemus killed 2 more of his men for breakfast. Odysseus sought revenge on Polyphemus. When the Cyclops returned home, he ate 2 more men for dinner. Then Odysseus offered him wine to make him drunk until he fell asleep. Odysseus took the monster's clothes, heated it up, and shoved it in his eye. Next, they plotted their escape. They strapped themselves to the belly of the goats and escaped when he released them from the cave that morning. Their escape worked, and they had made it back out to sea. The Cyclops remembered that a prophet had prophesied this before, exactly how it had happened. The Cyclops prayed Odysseus and his men would never return home.